Greeting internet friends. Welcome back to Dice Jockey. We have more in the epic adventure of our Pathfinder group. Cats, apparently. Critical Assault Team. Psst. That's what the group has apparently decided we are called. Thank you, Oboken. I show my solidarity by, the DM asked me outside of the game, hey, what's on your shield exactly? Like, image-wise, you know? And I was like, well, I don't really know. I figured just, like, my deity symbol. And he was like, oh. So I thought about it, and I was like, nope. Here you go. This is Thundercats. So, anyways, back to the story. Okay, so last time we had just finished killing some things and we got out of the dungeon and we're heading back to town. We've got a map that tells us where we've got to go. So we decided where exactly, and we're going to buy some water. So it's like, okay, well, you got a bit of a travel here. So we were like, okay, we want to stop by some towns and get loaded up. So we headed to the closest big town, which was that we knew, Zedric Village. We've had some blacksmith's friends there, so we're our people we knew to trade with. So we went back there and loaded back up with everything. On our way there, though, we got attacked by a tiger. That was always fun. Tiger actually pretty fucked the cat. He really beat Oboken, our cat ninja, up. Ooh, that was terrible. And he tore up Longshot. Like, he did not like Longshot. I guess that cat got shot by somebody and saw Longshot with his rifle and was like, kill him. But then, while we're traveling further, we encounter somebody with the Shrouded. And we're like, oh crap. Load up, ready to go. Instead, he banters with us a bit. Typical villain taunts, oh, you're all gonna die. Have fun. It's fun messing with you. So here. He, like, plane shifts us. To, I guess, an alternate reality where they've already destroyed everything. And we get to fight a demon. Some sort of a goat demon. Got like a goat head and everything. So I'm like, okay, demon fight. This is what my character's meant for. He fights evil. He fights demon. Like, that's his job description. So, taking on a demon, bring it on. So, and we actually do pretty well. Like, we tear that demon a new one. Because I use bless to give everybody bone. Like, we broke out our heavy hitters stuff to knock this demon down. He even summoned another one right before we took him out, and Oboken chopped him up, doing a good bit of damage and all, so, and he like jumps in the air and lands behind my character, and I'm like, okay, this is my time to shine. Well, Kaido, our mage, hits him with a fire spell, which kid needs to stop. We keep, every time, it's like, dude, stop wasting your magic. These things are resistant to fire. Hit them with your sword. Do some. Why wait? You're wasting your magic and only doing 3 points of damage. It's like they automatically knock down 10 points. You roll your max that you could do to can roll is 20 at best, and just hit him with a sword, something. Anyway, he hits him with a fire spell, does 3 points of damage, and I'm like, okay, I roll 19, which paper tells me is a critical. So I'm like, hey guys, stop what you do. I need to roll. I gotta roll to confirm a critical, and DM needs to, you know. And I was like, rolled. So, with everything, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a 20 or something like that. And he was like, okay, yeah, you hit. Critical confirmed. And I was like, yes. And I basically, the way I picture it in my head going was, this demon jumps into the air, lands behind him, the mage shoots fire, and then my character turns around and cleaves him in half with his sword. That's the way I kind of see this happening, you know. So we kill we kill the demons and get back to the normal world. And we carry on our way. So we get to town and we do a lot of shopping and trading. We end up having to stay a few days in town because Longshot made himself a new gun. I don't really understand what it is, but it has a tripod. Like, I keep thinking like a Gatling gun, but it not, you know, it has like a tripod and he has to set it up. I'm like, really, dude? We need better, you're gonna take time to set up a goddamn tripod? Okay, anyways, so we let him build his thing and we do our shopping and all that. Then we buy horses and we carry on. Because he's like, okay, you got like a 3-week travel or something like that by horseback. We're like, okay, so get going. We're riding along and he's like, well, you don't encounter anything. And he's like, arrive at a little watering hole and your horse is probably need a drink, you know. So we stop and I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is kind of, I'm thinking from my experience as being a DM, that if I'm going to be throwing a random encounter at a watering hole, I think, okay, what if he's going to try to kill our horses or us? So I go, detect poison on the watering hole. And the DM stops, looks at me and goes, I didn't think about that. And says, no, it's not poison, but good thinking. And I'm like, yeah. So we're hanging out at the watering hole, and he goes, roll perception check. We do perception, and we notice there's somebody lurking. Turns out it's a lawman. Like, greetings, Sheriff. he wants to arrest he wants to arrest someone called Rapid Shot and his accomplices. We're like, what? He's planning to arrest. We're like, we don't have a Rapid Shot. We dog doing something. We don't have a Rapid Shot. We have a long shot. And so we have to fight him. So after the fight, we're kind of like, I step outside for a minute, right? And I hear them inside talking, and they're like, I hear the DM say, I don't think Xander's character would let you do that. And I'm like, oh God, what are they wanting to do? My mind instantly goes to defiling corpses or something. Like, this guy pissed off two of our characters. Like, he tore them a new one and they were pissed. So I was like, oh God. And the cat is weird. He'll do weird things. I'm not sure. Defiling a corpse wouldn't be above him. And he's neutral good. So anyway, the DM actually comes outside and he's like, hey, he's not completely dead. Like, he's dying, but you could stabilize him. And I went, okay, and followed him back inside and went, okay, I cast stabilize on this guy. Let's tie him up and ask him some questions. Because he's got a warrant for the arrest of all of us, but not exactly all. Our names aren't right. Like, I'm Kieran the Anti-Paladin when I should be Kieran the Inquisitor. And Odolph the Soul Knife. Where he's actually, I don't know. Anyway, there's something off. So we start talking to it. Like, I start trying to talk to him. I'm using all my skill points and I'm like trying to boost to get that thing up, to get the skill up enough to be able to talk to anybody. So I'm the talker. And so I'm trying to find out what he knows. Turns out he's a lawman from another reality. And apparently we're bad guys in that reality. And he walked inside a cave, didn't know, and then like kind of stepped back out and was in our reality. Saw us, started following us, had no clue what was going on. Or at least, as far as I could tell, he was telling the truth. And yeah, it was like, okay, well, they all wanted to kill him. And I said, no, we're going to let him go. He requested only his clothes, his gun, and his badge and 200 gold pieces back that we took off of him. We took everything else from him. A cape and a ring. That both magic protection items. And some manacles, masterwork. Could come in handy. At least I think so. A couple of potions. It was a decent haul, actually. Like, just from the cape and ring. Because it was like a protection +2 on the ring, I think. Or +1. And that went to Odolph because we went, well, you're our tank. You need more protection. And then the cape gave a bonus to savings throws, but it was like a +1 or 2. I don't remember the plus on it. It went to Kaido the Magus, because his savings throws suck compared to all of us, everyone else's. Because pretty much everybody has like 2 we're really fucking good in, and 1 that we're meh. He's like lame. So yeah, after that we kind of just made camp because it was late, and that was where the game ended. With everybody switching up our gear and everything. Really close to leveling, and I've already started putting some thought into my next stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for this part of the story. We'll probably be getting together again, to continue it on. We've still got, what is it, 5 shrouded left, I think it is. I don't remember how many we've killed. There's been so much death. Anyways, for Dice Jockeys, I am Xander, and if you like this little bit of a story, you should catch up with everything else on the past, and like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can keep up with when the next issue of our Pathfinder game, The Adventures of Cats, comes up. So thanks for watching, and take care. We will see you next time at the end of the internet.